That's the view of Celtic hero Mark Wilson, who has told Express Sport exactly what Rodgers' plans should be when the window opens in the new year. Celtic started the season with 3 strikers, however they are down to 1 at the moment, with Moussa Dembele sold to Lyon at the end of August and Leigh Griffiths taking an indefinite break from the game. Predict 5 results and win £25,000 free to play here. Odsonne Edouard is the sole striker currently available, having been signed in the summer, though there are doubts over his fitness after he recently limped off in victory over Motherwell. Despite the problems up front, the Bhoys are still top of the SPFL table, but they have not been as convincing as in recent years. Celtic are looking for their 8th SPFL title in a row, but Rangers, Kilmarnock, and Aberdeen are running them close at this stage of the season. Celtic face Aberdeen on Boxing Day before an Old Firm clash with Rangers on Saturday, with Rodgers' options limited. And Wilson has urged the former Liverpool boss to splash the cash in January. They 100% have to strengthen in January, Wilson told Express Sport. A lot of friction came in between Brendan and the Celtic board when Dembele was sold, because his hands were tied with how late it was in the window. Transfer News Live updates follow the latest here. Even if he had Leigh Griffiths and Odsonne Edouard fully fit and playing, I still think it's a position he would look to have filled. Now with Griffiths out for an indefinite period and Edouard struggling with injury, it's a position Brendan has to spend money. The question is how much money he spends, because he has already spent £9 million on a striker. If you're going to spend similar money on a striker, then he's not going to sit on the bench. It's a lot of money in Scottish football. And January is a hard time to buy, because clubs don't want to sell a striker that is scoring, who will have the price ramped up. The other hand is you take a risk on a guy who has sat on the bench for the past few months and he might not be as up to speed as you would like him. I think Brendan might look at the loan option. You can maybe pick someone who is sitting on the bench in the English top league. But it's a tricky time for a manager to negotiate in, especially when clubs see the situation at Celtic. That will ramp up the prices. Clubs can hold them to ransom. And Wilson would also like to see some reinforcements at the back. He added, I think the defense is obviously a concern. When you look at the right-back situation, Cristian Gamboa has been a backup to Mikael Lustig but hardly featured. With Lustig now injured, it's been a problem position. Then in the center of defense, you've got Filip Benkovic on loan, who they would love to keep for the remainder of the season. But the situation with Dedryck Boyata hasn't been cleared yet, and I just wonder if there is another twist in the saga to come.